Hello everybody. Right, on the 14th of March I saw a film with my daughter and her friend. The film, Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, not my choice, but I'm glad I did and I kind of enjoyed it. Afterwards we were talking in a restaurant and we were talking about closing cinemas. What? Closing cinemas? No! We probably shouldn't have gone, but we had to cancel a few times. Before that, we had floods and storms. Do you remember them? Oh, yeah, and we had other things to do as well. Um, yeah, should we have gone into lockdown earlier? Probably. Should we have closed schools earlier? Probably. Oh, there's a load of things we should have done as a nation. As part of my job, I used to take people to the cinema. This used to be at least once a week. And I'd also socialise with my friends and family, so it was more likely to be 2 or 3 times a week. I'd spend more time at the cinema than church, which closed down probably before other things did. How would I survive without going to the cinema? Well, I did. Certainly. Streaming sites help. Thank you, Disney Plus and Amazon. And I also had a ton of DVDs to still watch, although I said I'd stop buying the new ones in 2020. But we kept hearing about the films that I really want to see being postponed. Why couldn't I see them at the same time, next year in 2021? Ideally, this would have been great, but unemployment figures and threats of closures. Oh dear. So, on the 20th of August, I ventured into the cinema because my client wanted to. I live out of town, so I had to catch a train and I was very nervous. So I went to see Onward. I didn't get to see it before lockdown, although it was in the cinema. I decided to go early afternoon. The cinema was very quiet. I saw a familiar staff member. I went to the restroom, but there were signs saying don't use the sinks. But I just used a ton of hand gel and I wore my mask and I sat near the front, and at the back there were 3 younger people. So, what did I think of the film? I only went because I thought my client would like it, and also my younger daughter wants to see it. But I bought the DVD, and I didn't properly watch it. And there was a ton of stuff I'd either forgotten or didn't notice, which proves the fact it's better at the cinema. Uh, well, I didn't fancy it because I'm sort of grossed out of uh, the fact that you see a body that's got bits missing and walking about. The film has magical creatures that the kids will like. We have 2 brothers, Ian and Barley. They're very different, but are missing their deceased father. My kids can relate to that. And I've got kids that are very different, and I can relate to that. It's got messages that I can relate to. The creatures were very modern and wanted to tear down the statues and monuments. The older brother wanted to keep them. He cherished the magic and history in times in the past. I can understand this. We need to learn about what happened in the past. We can't go back to those days, but we should learn lessons and honour the heroes and understand that we all have flaws. We also must value our family despite our differences, and love conquers all. I like the voice actors also, and the film struck a good balance between humour and serious emotions. To sum up, yes, it was an enjoyable film. I probably won't going to the cinema 3 times a week, but I'll certainly try to go once a week if a cinema stays open. I don't want them to close because there's no revenue, and I will remain cautious. I don't think things are back to normal and there's no danger. I'll post other videos discussing the films that I saw between January and March, for example, and films that I saw last year. It's increasingly hard to get the rest of my family involved in making these videos, but I'll try. For now, I can just say keep well and safe, and to try to support your local cinema if you feel it is safe to do so. Bye for now.